workshop was intended to tackle some fairly contemporary questions about standards for AI. The reason is that the European AI Act, which is currently a draft but very quickly advancing towards actually becoming European law, uses standards as the main way of securing trustworthy AI. So we got to have academics and practitioners in the same room on the Monday night, and we had a keynote speech from Professor David Levi-Faur from the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, and he was talking to us all about regulatory theory and fundamentally about questions of trust. The Tuesday was then mostly focused on academic questions, but we also had industry people and regulatory people there.
My name is Karen Young. I'm a co-investigator for ADM+S, and it's wonderful to have some Australian colleagues here for the workshop today, where we've had a bit of an academic critique and examination of assurance regimes, looking in particular at the role of standard setting and auditing for various kinds of automated systems.
We wanted to really came through and explain to people how assurance regimes are structured, who are the actors that are involved, whether or not the three regimes that we're studying are actually making real and substantive changes and impact around questions of making people trust in the product that they receive.
I wanted to share a message about the invisibility of digital infrastructure and the whole life cycle of AI, because usually when we are analyzing the impact, the political impact of AI, we focus on the biases and the statistics and code, but we are not aware about the impact beyond this.
We had about a dozen people from ADM+S, and we had about a dozen or just over a dozen from all over Europe and the UK, from a whole range of disciplines, to try and get together and see what we thought about. First of all, can standards deliver as they're expected to? And if so, what would the conditions for that look like?
I was part of a panel where we were speaking specifically about regulated self-regulation for algorithmic recommender systems. I was with a group of people across very different disciplines, philosophy, law. We had someone from Ofcom, the UK regulator here, and we were all kind of putting our heads together from different fields to think about what responsible algorithmic recommendation might look like and what regulation could do to get us there.
We had a wonderful mix of disciplines, and what I take away is that actually, even though we have our own languages, I think a lot of us are pointing into similar directions.
We are all together sitting in a room and talk about the impact of AI from different perspectives, from a legal perspective, from a technical perspective, and also from a human rights perspective. And for me, we need to have these kind of conversations to better understand the impact of technology nowadays.
We got a lot of perspectives on those questions, and we got to introduce people from different disciplines to the sorts of thinking that other groups were doing, and that was really gratifying.
There's really exciting opportunities for collaboration across the different people here, and so actually it made me want to look into some different fields and some people I want to keep in touch with to maybe get a chance to collaborate with.